Welcome to my channel. My name is Christina and this is part 2 of my video about how to crochet a handbag. Here I will show you how to do mattress stitch in knitting and crochet. That will help you to sew bag bases together. Step-by-step tutorial you can find on my website stylishnitting.com. So let's start. I prepared for you 2 lighter pieces of knitted fabric which we will use to show a mattress stitch because the back bases are in black because I have an order and I decided while I'm doing just to take this video to show you, but on black colors, you know, it's difficult to show. So in order to understand better how the stitch is done, I prepared for you a lighter color and different color of thread just to show how it works. So the mattress stitch is a technique, it's a seaming technique which creates an invisible joint between pieces worked in stockinette stitch or ribbing. You can use it in crochet too, so this is what I'm showing to you, knitted piece and the crochet. So let's start. First you will need to insert from the bottom to the top a line with the other piece of fabric and find where is the first stitch. So, and insert it from the top to back. So then we find the next stitch and put it from the back to front, and then we come back and put again from the top to back and come out and from the next stitch from the back to front. So you see the mattress stitch creates like imitation of the knit stitch from the both sides. So we come back to the same place where we came out and find the next stitch and come out. I'm just showing you how it's quicker to do. And find this stitch and sort of we are wrapping it around, and the same is like on the other side. I'm not tightening up yet because I wanted to show you this imitation of knit stitches, and then when you pull them together, well, you tighten them up, you create an invisible seam. You see, even the thread yarn is in different color and you can't see it through. So I will show you maybe a little bit closer how it's done. Find the previous you're just basically grabbing the 2 legs of the knit stitch from the both sides of fabric. You see, here will be this little bit maybe hidden first row. We grab that and tighten it up. Whoop, there we go. And at the back we have the seam, which also you can't see the red yarn through. I will do some more. come back to the previous and come out to the next, and again here the same. It's very easy and it's very useful, not only for the knitted piece. You see how they come together, like almost continuing the row. So that is what mattress stitch is about. So here I have my back base ready for combining it together. I will use the same needle. I already marked where will be my 25 centimeters opening from here till here, and I combine them together. So here will be a zipper. This we don't touch yet. We start to sew together the back base. So here is exactly the same technique used. You see, here we have the chain, the same like in the knitted piece, so we do exactly the same procedure. So put from the back to front, and we are always doing it on the right side of the fabric. That is very comfortable, and you can immediately see how it looks. So, and then we find on the corresponding side and pull it through. Maybe show you like that, and then we come back and then we come back and pull. And again the same way. So in this bag you really have to tighten really hard. It will create invisible join. And after every 3 to 4 stitches you really tighten it up hard, so it creates invisible joint, which actually blends really well with all the structure of the handbag. So we just continue until we come here till the middle, and then the same way we start from the other side, and then you just secure ends and hide it, so the back will be sewed together. And later I will show you the next step. Here is my ready back base. I stitched it with the mattress stitch, so you can tell here is the seam, which actually blends in with the rest of the bag very well. So now I want to prepare the opening for the zipper and insert the circles, or I have half circle, whatever you have. and attach it, so later I can attach carabine and use it with the chain. So how I do this, again, piece of yarn. I will start from this side, the inside. I will secure this yarn later, and take the part, and I need to just sew it in the place. I find the hole from the other side somewhere where I can get just find where you can easily insert the needle. Just sew it in place, and from here again and from the other side again. Maybe if you can find some middle part also. Just secure a strong, not too strong, not too tight. Just secure, not too tight, so it has some movement. So, and like that, and then again somewhere on the other side. And so we secure it, looks good enough. And now what I want to do, I want to hide this crochet chain using whip stitch. I just continuing just sew around the chain. I do some more so you can see what the result to expect. So yeah, like that, and continue working around. When you come to this side, then put in place the second ring, and then continue on the other side and finish off. So later I will show you how to do the lining, but you can use it even without lining if you are happy with the result. Just sew in later the zipper and you're done, and attach, of course, the chain like that. I prepared the pieces for my lining. I have 2 circles. The exact measurement of my bag you can find on my website, but here I will show you the principle of how it is done. this will be the opening, 25 centimeters long. I make it with the right side in. Here are 2 pieces for the top, and this one bigger piece is from the bottom. You will need to sew it together. You pin it, of course. I will show you how I done, like that way, and from the other side. And the top ones will go on each side one. I will show you now how it's done after the... Here I stitched it quickly, just to show you how it looks. This will be the inside. I will just get the bag. I will show you how it will look. So here is my bottom. Here are 2 pieces which will go on each side from the zipper, each side from the bag. And if I put it in, I'll just make sure if everything is okay. And I have a zipper, 25 centimeters. My zipper was longer, but I cut it and I made the mark 25 centimeters, and I left like few centimeters more, and I secured the ends like that, whip stitch just with thread. And here I used I just put the lighter on just to secure the end so it doesn't unravel. So later I will sew in the zipper. It will look I put it very careful together, the zipper will go inside between the back base and the lining. And of course, first of all, I will pin it or to stitches just to see if the zipper will move freely, and later I will sew it in. Basically it will look like, just leave a little bit space so the zipper opens and closes freely. So, and then slowly by tucking in the lining. Remember we left ½ an inch of seam allowance, so we just put it in, fold it in, and yeah. So yeah, I stitched the lining. That's how it looks. Little disclaimer, I don't know how to sew, so this actually was one of my first attempts. Did turn out good, especially this will be in inside and outside. Inside will be looking like this. So it's not too bad. As I said, I just want to show you how I do it. I'm not professional in this, in the sewing business. So yeah, I just left here the ½ an inch allowance, seam allowance, and now what I will do, I will take my bag, put the lining inside, and I will hand sew. Very careful, slowly, without hurry. I will leave very careful, very slowly. the end I will hide between the lining and the bag. And then I will take a sewing needle. I will fold in a little bit of fabric. Just make sure you line it properly. You'll find very carefully where is the end. And this way, first I will pin it all the way, and the same from the other side. Now I will show you how it looks when I'm done. So here I am sewing in the zipper. I started from the both sides. First one side, then I'm stitching the other side just from time to time to check if everything goes good. Otherwise, if I stitch all the way and then something goes wrong on the other side, I will have to undo it. At least this way I can be more in control. So I will just quickly show how I do it. At the same time, I am folding in the lining, then putting the zipper between the lining and the bag, and just step by step, without hurry, one by one. Slowly, no hurry. I'm really taking my time because that's not very easy, but it's not very easy, but it takes a lot of time. You can't do it in a hurry. Let's put it this way. So then I see. And this way all the way till the end. This is my finished bag. I sew in the zipper, close, open, and while I was stitching, I also was opening and closing the zipper just to make sure it opens and closes freely. So yeah. This is the lining inside. Yeah, I'm pleased with the result. Just the next step, you will just need to attach your chain for the bag or strap, whichever you prefer, and the bag is ready. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe and press the notification bell, and I hope I will see you in my next video tutorials. Bye!